Yo, yo, yo. It's your girl, Rose Gold. And this is not an episode of Heartbreak Hill Podcast. But I did want to go ahead and just make a quick video to a question that I seem to get all the time. And since it's snowing really bad right now in Minnesota, I'm in traffic. I'm in literally stop and go traffic. I think I'm going to be here a while. I decided I would go ahead and just make this video real quick, okay? So I get emails a lot. Y'all already know. I invite you guys to email me about questions that you have. And one question that I keep getting over and over and over is, what am I to do if my significant other keeps liking other people's pictures on Facebook, or if my significant other is inboxing other girls? Okay, now the questions vary. Sometimes I have people ask me, my partner is constantly telling other people good morning, or he's constantly under pictures, or she's constantly, inviting dudes in her inbox, stuff like that, right? So I wanted to make a quick little video and just kind of address that, all right? So first and foremost, okay, this is for men and women. You have to understand that a person's social media, right? A person's social media profile, and that's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, that is their own extension of themselves virtually. Do you understand? That is their personal property, okay? So if you decide to look, I done looked in people's phones before. I'm not trying to be, act like it's something that it's not, because I have done that before. If you decide to do that and snoop and do those type of things, and you see things like that, you are invading somebody's personal property, okay? The only way that it's not an invasion of privacy really, is if you ask, or if you guys are married and you guys have come to that conclusion that that's what you guys are going to do, okay? So your social media or your partner's social media, that is their own personal property, okay? That's their own personal things. Now, if you with somebody and you have talked to them about doing stuff like that, like liking other people's pictures, inboxing other people, stuff like that, you've talked to them about this several times, and they still keep doing it, you have to let them do it, and you have to stop talking about it. Okay? And the reason why you have to stop talking about it is because you cannot be a nagger. And this is men and women. Men can be naggers too. You know what I'm saying? You're considered to be a nagger anytime you mention something more than one time. Straight like that. I don't know if anybody ever told you that, but literally that's the definition of nagging. Okay? Whether you're right or wrong, you are constantly bringing up something. And you bring it up more than once, you're a nagger, okay? So you have to stop bringing it up. And what you have to do is you have to accept the fact that the person that you're dealing with is not as committed to you as you are committed to them. Understand that really, 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 really deeply for me, okay? And here's what I mean by that. Until you married to somebody, okay, they don't have to do nothing that you say. They don't have to do nothing that you say at all. Hold on, man. It's something real crazy going on right here, because I'm trying to understand. You telling me to go around, and I don't know. Okay. All right. I'm clear. All right. You have to understand that until you married to somebody, they don't have to do nothing you say, and you don't have to do nothing they say. Everything that you do or don't do for them is a courtesy, and it's a courtesy, and it's a respect for that person's feelings. And when you really love and care for somebody, it's okay to do that, but it's not mandatory. So if you have a significant other, and I don't care if you got kids by them, if you're living together with them, if y'all been together 20-something years, it don't matter. If you are constantly talking to them about being in other people's inbox, and they are steady doing it, you got to understand that they not as committed to you as you are committed to them. And once you can understand that fact, that stops you from nagging. That stops you from continuing to beat a dead horse. Okay, what you should do for your mate, and again, this is men and women. Now, mostly women have wrote me about this, so I'm just speaking in that context. But please don't make it like I'm being biased, because this is for men and women. Okay, what you do is, if you have a partner who is in people's inboxes and they texting people and they saying, good morning, or they hey beautiful, and they this and they that, and they under people's pictures, then that means that is okay for y'all relationship. This is not about tit for tat. I'm not telling you to seek revenge. If you're a real boss, you know that revenge only wastes your time. You understand what I'm saying? But you do the things that they are saying is okay in the relationship. So when I'm in a relationship with somebody, I think it's inappropriate for men to be texting me good morning and I text them back. Okay, I think that's just inappropriate because I'm with somebody. I don't need to know good morning from you. Okay, but if I have a partner that's constantly doing that, or maybe they're not even saying good morning, maybe they're saying hey beautiful or hey sexy or whatever, I don't think that's appropriate when you're in a relationship. But if I have a partner who's doing that, that means that my partner thinks that that is okay, especially if it's something that I told them I didn't want them to do. So I'm not going to get angry. I'm not going to get mad, and I'm not going to continue to address the same thing. It's only 24 hours in a day, and you can't keep spending them talking to your partner about the same thing over and over. No. What you do is you inbox your friends that are of the opposite sex. You understand what I'm saying? You get under people of the opposite sex pictures and you compliment them. You don't sit around and be mad and upset and say all men are dogs or all women are cheaters and this and that. No. You don't be upset about that. You don't hate the player. You hate the game. And until that person is married to you, they have free reign to do whatever they want to do. You have to understand that, man, because you're going to keep being disappointed. You're going to keep thinking that men are dogs, or you're going to keep thinking that all women are whores until you can realize that fact that people can do whatever they want to do, man. And when you're in a committed relationship, unless y'all on the same level and the level of commitment is the same, then somebody is more than likely going to be doing things a little bit different. All right, that is a clear sign. Okay, I done told this Mark more than one time I don't like it when he inboxing people, or I don't like when he under people picture. But he is under people. He steady doing it, or she steady doing it. That's not nothing for you to be upset about. That's nothing for you to be mad about. It's something that you need to figure out and just know that this person's level of commitment, even though they may love you, okay, because you can love people and not be committed to them. Did you know that? Cheating is something else. Cheating is unfair because you're not allowing me to know that you having sex with other people. All right? That's different. That's not fair to nobody. And that's not what you do. But people can really love you and not be committed to you. And you have to decide for yourself what is okay. You know what I'm saying? You have to decide your level of commitment. Because it's nothing worse than being overcommitted to somebody who's not overcommitted to you. You understand what I'm saying? That's a hurtful feeling. You end up feeling used. And you end up feeling abused. You end up feeling, bad because you've committed yourself. Now, you telling me, and this is for the people that have wrote me. I want to address this for real. You telling me that, I'm not doing that, so why are they doing it? Well, why are you not doing it? We're not talking about sleeping around here. Okay, that's totally different. I would never tell you to sleep back around with somebody else. If you didn't see my episode I made yesterday about spiritually transmitted diseases, that's the key indicator of why you should never use sex as a point of revenge. So I'm not talking about sex, but I'm talking about if you're dealing with somebody who is on social media and they're opening themselves up to other people on a consistent basis, or every time you talk to them about it, they call you and they tell you that you're wrong or you crazy or whatever the case may be, they don't listen to it. They steady doing it. You should be doing the same thing. That person is keeping their options open, whether you want to believe that or not. Whether you feel like they have a chance with the people they inboxing or not, I'm telling you what God love, and that's the truth. And what make it so cold, what make the game so cold is that they can do that. Do you know that? They have every right in the United States of America and worldwide to inbox whoever they want to inbox, because that's not your husband, that's not your wife. In a committed relationship or not. I mean, loving them or not. Commitment is different. You understand what I'm saying? You got to know the difference between being in love with somebody and being committed to somebody. And one thing, I talk about being divorced all the time. But one thing I can say for sure that being a divorced woman right now has taught me is it changed my perspective on singlehood. When you single, everything that your partner tells you is just simply a suggestion. You don't have to listen to nothing that they say. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have to listen to anything that they tell you to do. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to show them love and kindness and respect, you do that. You feel me? So I'm not saying treat your partner like dirt because y'all not married. But I'm just telling you that if a person is showing you their level of commitment, and social media is one way to show that. You understand what I'm saying? Then you have to take it for what it is. Stop upsetting your stuff. Stop being mad. Stop man bashing. Stop woman bashing. You can't do the same thing in every relationship and then feel like, all people are the same. Everybody not the same. You just doing the same thing. I also, you know what I mean? If I'm going to talk about it, I got to talk about it all. Men. You know what I mean? You can't date women, be in a relationship with women, and say that all women are crazy and all women are, jealous or insecure. When you in relationships with women and you have shown them and told them you want to be committed, but you're doing other things. Because if you're in a committed relationship with somebody and y'all, serious, then there's no way that you should be texting people on social media or being up under their comments or picture. You do have that right. As a single man, you have that right. Don't get me wrong. But something ain't right if she getting mad about it. Somebody lying to somebody. Either you lying to her about how committed she is, about how committed you are to her, or you lying to yourself about who you really and truly are and who you want to be with. It's the same for women. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of females that, in my life that are cold. You know what I mean? In the sense of they have men and stuff inboxing them, and they may say something like, it's not cheating. Well, it's not technically cheating to me if you're not having sex, but, it definitely does show that there's holes in your commitment. You understand what I'm saying? And now, I understand that a lot of the times, when you're in a relationship with somebody and you are, start off, you guys are committed, y'all supposed to be exclusive, people can misinform you and tell you that they are committed. But you can't use that as no excuse to get mad at every time they do something. You know why? Because from the first time they show you that they're not committed as much as you are, you should never fully commit yourself again until they show you they committed. I see you, Mila. You said that's the problem. They lie. I understand that they lie. But should nobody be able to keep lying to you? You see what I'm saying? Once a person show you off bat, you know what I'm saying? After you talk to them about it, I'm saying, you don't want them doing certain things on social media because of how it make you feel. Or you question their commitment because of that and they continue to do it and they've already showed you. I don't care what they say out their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they lie. People lie. And this is men and women lie. I've seen females do some cold stuff, man. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It ain't just this ain't no male bashing thing. I love male. I love males. I think y'all got it a little hard. You know what I mean? So I'm not bashing men here. This is universal, but I'm keeping it real. Don't let nobody piss on you and tell you it's raining. Understand that. A person could tell you, yeah, baby, I love you. I'm committed to you. You're the only one. But what they doing? What they doing when you can't see them? What they doing behind your back? What they doing on social media? What they saying? What they saying in people's inbox? Because that's at the end of the day what matters. You can't tell me you loyal to me in my face. Loyalty to me is behind my back. You feel what I'm saying? You can't tell me that you committed to me because you're around me. You understand what I'm saying? Anybody, even a snake, can be committed to you when they're around you in your face. But can you be committed to me when I'm not around? When it's a possibility I can't see what you're doing. Maybe you got me blocked on social media. Or maybe we just not friends or whatever the case. Or maybe I just don't check your phone to see your inboxes. Can you be committed then? And if you can't, then it's not real. And I'm telling you, man, don't sell yourself short. If you in a relationship with somebody, man, and they doing stuff like that, understand that they not committed to you like you committed to them. And that is okay. That's fine. Don't beat yourself up. Don't even be mad at them. Okay, because in the real sense of things, we ain't really got no business committing to people on a deep level anyway until they can get in front of their friends and family and profess that they love us. You understand what I'm saying? I mean taking it all the way. And marriage ain't for everybody, so don't think that I'm preaching that agenda on everybody. But I'm telling you what's real, what's facts. You know what I'm saying? Commitment is completely separate from love and being in a relationship. And a person that's constantly inboxing other people, you understand? They not committed to you. Please know that. If they constantly doing stuff under people's pictures, they keeping their options open, man. So what you gonna do? You gonna keep your options open? Or you gonna close them and you gonna play that role? Mind you, I'm not talking about sex, man. Keep your cuckoo to yourself. If you have a partner that cheats on you, the worst thing you could do is cheat back with your body. You know what I mean? You better off dismissing them. I've come to learn. I've been in relationships. You know, I started dating early, but I didn't really like boys like that until, like, being in love until I was, like, 16, 17, right? And one thing about it and two things I know for sure, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you dealing with somebody and they do something that's not right or it's inappropriate, the best thing you can do is leave them alone and boss up. That's the best thing. Any relationship I ever been in and I tried to get revenge, it never worked as good as just leaving a person alone and focusing on my back. Never, ever, ever to this day. That's always been the best remedy. You feel me? So stay bossed up, man. Don't be mad. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Understand that commitment is something, a choice that people do not have to make. You understand what I'm saying? Understand that nobody is committed to you just because they're in a relationship with you. You understand me? And y'all be smooth. I'm going to get out this snow. I done finally made it to the crib, but I wanted to make that quick little video. I might put this on the YouTube website. I mean, the YouTube and the website, just for y'all to see. Because this is not a podcast episode. As y'all can see, I'm not at the studio. I'm not at home in front of the mic. So, all right. Y'all remember, all love, no judgment. Go ahead and support us. heartbreakhillpodcast.com. All love, no judgment. Mwah. Thank you so much for tuning in to Heartbreak Hill Podcast. Our mission here is to use multimedia channels to break generational curses in our thought process. Our motto here is breaking hearts, blowing minds, one conversation at a time. Please note that our entire production is brought forth by listeners and viewers just like you. Thank you. If you'd like to support the show, please visit our website at heartbreakhillpodcast.com.